present library facilities of Oklahoma City are confined to a very small area within about a mile of the Canadian River. A major part of our school population lives outside of that, lives more than a mile from any of those facilities, as do the rest of our citizens. What we need is a major expansion in both our book stock and in the facilities that are provided. The present facilities give us the appearance of a hick town, one that does not live up to the responsibility of providing public library service adequately. What we need badly is a major expansion in our library facilities, particularly along the line of bookmobile service that can service all parts of the town, and a major growth in the book stock.
In order to accomplish the programs that have been suggested and worked out with the library board by citizens, it would take at least $1 million over the next 10-year period for the establishment of major branches, bookmobile service, and for bringing the book stock up to a minimum standard of not less than 400,000 to 500,000 volumes. Time has long since passed when anyone can regard themselves as having completed an education at the end of whatever number of years of formal schooling. Reading is basic to a continuing education. It is basic to our recreation, our leisure time. It is basic to the release of hypertension. Ask your doctor. Industry and commerce in recent years have given more attention to the need for more reading and more library service. Recently, in the city of Louisville, Kentucky, General Electric located a tremendous plant there and cited as its reasons its symphony, Louisville's library service, and Louisville schools. These are basic to Oklahoma City, and attention must be given to them.
Well, I think the standards in our institutions of higher learning have been very good for America up until the present time, but they aren't good enough for the future. I think that the Russian challenge has put a new face on the problem. Up until now, our standards were such that we were able to produce a generation that was constantly raising our standard of living. We were making larger and larger automobiles. We were making more television sets, better furniture. We were producing more consumer goods, and we were getting along very well. But suddenly we find that a new type of civilization is contrary to our own, which does not recognize the values which we recognize in America, is making great progress. The Russian communists, when they took over in 1917, decided that they would conquer the world, be able to conquer the world, through education, because they realized that education is power. Now, we Americans believe in education, but to the average American, I'm afraid that education merely means attending school. And so we haven't stressed standards as we should have stressed them in our colleges and in our public schools also. We think that as long as a boy or girl is going to college or going to high school, that he or she is getting an education, when as a matter of fact, they may not be learning a very great deal. I think the difference rests to a large extent in the matter of motivation. Here in America, the boys and girls already have the good life. They already have the consumer goods. They have automobiles. They have good clothing. They live on a high standard of living. Whereas in Russia, about the only avenue to the good life is through education.
Why do you find Oklahoma a good state to recruit in?
Well, we feel that there are several factors involved. That first of all, we like to get people from other states into our school system. We feel that it's a healthy situation. 2 years ago, we recruited and were fortunate enough to get about 6 teachers. They've been very satisfactory.
What do the teachers find attractive about Oregon, first and foremost?
First and foremost, I think they're probably thinking about salary.
Well, why is it, do you think, that you can pay more than we do here?
I think salary schedules and fringe benefits such as increments, maximum salaries, sick leave benefits, sabbatical leave privileges are all a part of our salary schedule.
What, could you give me an example, a teacher, an elementary 3rd grade teacher, what could she expect to make?
A beginning teacher with
Yes.
a bachelor's degree,
Yes.
$3,700.
Mr. Herron, how do you feel about these Oregon recruiters coming in here and getting our teachers away from us?
Well, we feel that it's more or less a reciprocal attitude on the part of our state, or the state of Oregon, or any other state. They come into our state and offer teachers better opportunities to teach than we can provide for them here. We feel that our students are entitled to the opportunity to talk to them.
You speak of better opportunities. He mentioned some specific pay for certain levels of experience. What do we pay for a beginning teacher here in Oklahoma?
Our base pay and beginning teacher in Oklahoma is $2,700, but there's a special clause of the last legislature that provided that no teacher beginning with a degree should receive less than $3,000.
With this pay scale like it is, and with other states paying more, isn't this going to become a serious situation in time?
It's already serious, sir. It become probably more serious as we go along because we have lost a number of teachers to other states. I have my files full of people who have been assigned to other states.